Welcome to Argue Bros, the podcast that gives you multiple perspectives on today's hottest topics. Hosted by Nico Penguin, Fred in Progress, and Jess Freeman. If you're looking for some inspiration from and for normal people, or simply want to know the bros a little more, you better open up your mind to the fresh perspective that's coming your way right now.
Thank you for joining us in a Argue Bros episode. Today we got Jess Freeman and we got Fred in Progress and of course Nico Penguin. We have some mightily interesting topics at hand. But the first one that I do want to bring to attention is the fact that in the Olympic Games, there's a possibility that maybe 5-10 years down the line, esports might be entered and possibly considered as a quote unquote sport, enabling gamers like Faker to possibly represent their countries and potentially get a gold medal. I think that's actually pretty cool and innovative, but a lot of humans don't like that idea.
I think we have to reframe the word sport as we can't think of it as a one-sided thing anymore, like bouncing a fucking ball or kicking it. When we think of sport, I feel like we have to see it now as an umbrella, a door opening to a world of many different category of entertainment. That's what I feel like sports should be defined as today. Different categories, diverse categories of entertainment.
Man, that was a sentence laden with insecurities, Rafi. It sounded so hard to get to maybe, possibly, esports could possibly, maybe, possibly. In 5 to 10 years, maybe 20, be recognized as a sport in the Olympics, man.
I think today it should be recognized as a fucking sport. Because goddamn, these hackers do the most just to get a first World War win. I said World War Warzone win.
Yeah, man. But the only thing is, like, for example, we already discussed this in the second episode. Is esports a game, or is esports a sport? But in this case, with people actually thinking about adding it as a Olympic opportunity, people could win gold medals. They could, win representation. And for those people that say things like, well, you can't really have video games be an Olympic event because what game are you going to choose? If you choose a game, then you're going to choose something that a company owns. Like, if you choose like League of Legends, Riot Games owns that. How is that unfair or how is that a fair and unbiased event if there's a specific organizer that benefits profusely off of that competition?
You know what that reminds me of? The esports Olympics game. What was that Adam Sandler movie with the video games come to real life?
Where Pac-Man was a thing and all stuff.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I don't know the name of that movie.
Nah, that movie was a good movie. It was a good movie.
I wasn't saying that. It was a movie.
Nah, it was a good movie, bro. Because that's honestly what I imagine with esports Olympics.
Some are okay.
Man, you not an Adam Sandler fan?
Hey, man. Hey, I like what he did with his people, but, man, some of his movies, they just were made. And people just don't go see him because they're Adam Sandler. It wasn't, like, not a good movie.
Name one.
I can't name them. That's all. That's to tell you something.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, but it's kind of...
Adam Sandler's a good actor, man.
I mean, no, okay, hold on. He a good actor. He really is a good actor. But some of his he putting out a lot of movies, and not all of them good ones. Like, you should not watch every movie he puts out. But he a good actor. I didn't say that. I just said his movies. Every movie he put out ain't great.
I agree with that. I don't think you should watch every single of his movies, but for the most part, they're all pretty heat.
Yeah,
Wow.
What?
You wildin'.
Nah, bro, forget this. I can't believe this. I'm wildin'. Come on, man.
Yo, put a pause on esports. You wildin', man.
How am I wildin'? Check it.
You think Adam Sandler's a good actor?
I'm talking about recently. Recently, okay, Diamond was good. He made good movies, yes. But he got a lot of mixed. Yeah, it was a good movie.
Was that movie? Was that Click movie good?
Who?
The one he pauses the time. Was that movie good?
Nigga, that shit was in like 2002, but yeah,
Was Grown Ups good?
of course.
1, 2, and 3.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Maybe 1 and 3.
Was
Two,
Waterboy good?
come on now. Mama said you're the devil. Come on now.
So which one was the bad movies then?
I'm saying he made a lot of movies that just like, all right.
Yo, Fred, which one were the bad movies?
I'm going through his list right now.
Your Fred is being super critical.
He's better be like Longest Yard. I don't like how Chris Rock died.
Oh my god.
Okay, this may be a biased opinion. I just don't think his movies were that great.
All right, but which one?
Majority of them,
like the ones we just mentioned. All of
like
them?
his top 5. Besides his top 5 movies,
What's his top 5 movies that, in your opinion?
Elf.
What the fuck? Did he even create a movie named Elf?
Yes.
What?
That was a giant Christmas hit. What are you talking about?
Elf?
Are you
you
sure?
sure?
You're confusing him with fucking.
No, you might.
I got the wrong person. Never mind. Yo, chill out. Rewind.
Wrong Caucasian,
Come
bro.
on, man.
Damn, Fred. Wrong Caucasian comedian, bro.
Yo, I'm just doing what we all do, fam. Okay?
Yeah, Fred just it's this Caucasian guy. Yeah. I don't like his movies.
Oh, that white guy. Yeah, he's horrible.
Oh my lord. Yo, what if he had to
I can't
choose?
even think of something. I gotta Google his movies.
What if he had to make the decision about whether esports was a sport or not, and he looks at you when he's making that decision and he says no because Fred messed up my freaking
Bruh. If he stopped esports for that, I have to watch all his movies, man. I'll be like, yo, let me sit down and see what this man made. Let me see his movie album.
Misters, I'm your number one fans.
Yo, imagine. Think about it. Like, imagine he pulls a Dwayne Wade. Like, yeah, this is a 9 out of 10 dunk. Like, yeah, esports is not a sport for the Olympic Committee. You can thank Fred because I remember he was a Twitch streamer and he liked to do it, and he trashed me on the Argue Bros podcast. I don't like how he did that.
Man, my apologies. Let me go watch some movies. I'll let me recant my previous statements. Wrong man. Wrong man. The name did not match the face. I apologize. I'm gonna have to go back and watch a few movies, and we'll revisit this.
Oh my lord! Now, something I did say earlier about the esport thing was the fact that with all these esport opportunities, it makes it very hard for an unbiased and a fair game. That's why I mentioned earlier and briefly to Fred the fact that with decentralized gaming, you have the opportunity for people to have an even playing field versus people, for example, that are like just on League of Legends, that are on Counter-Strike, that are specifically on a specific platform that is owned by a corporation, versus if you go on decentralized gaming platforms where nobody owns the games, that allows, I mean, I would think that would allow for like the Olympic Committee to endorse those kind of games if and when esport does become a game to be used for bronze, silver, and gold competitions.
Pipe dream. That'll be a pipe dream. Those games are trash.
I think, now just hear me out. All right, don't say nothing, but now just hear me out.
Exactly what I said. No funding. There's no funding.
No, but
imagine more funding because Olympic funding.
Don't even worry about funding. Just check this out. What if they say no because it will hinder the human race?
How so?
How so? Your kid only knows how to do press X and square, and my boy don't even know how to do 10 times 10. He just knows how many times a zombie gonna appear in his face.
But if he knows that better than any of the other 7 billion children, and he's the number one at the world at it, he can actually retire with that gold medal. Like, they'll pay you like $80,000 a year for now.
Think of it as like any other sport. It's gonna be those obsessive people that's gonna force their kids to not even go to school just to practice video games. Kids that's not even, your dad's gonna, hey, don't go to, who said you can do math? I told you only shoot.
But that happens now with basketball and football and baseball and soccer. That happens now.
That's what I said, but that actually assists into people's lives because some people aren't that educated.
But it's easier to be good at playing video games than it is to actually play the sport. So I think it would be actually.
And what
better.
I'd like to interject into that actually is as well that in the future, like 10 to 15 years from now, we're talking about possible esports being in the Olympics. Technology, the way it's advancing, we're trending towards a more society where you want your child to be more trending towards technology, even using controllers and playing video games, because like a lot of things are going online. See like the metaverse, see like a lot of technology using controllers, using phones, going into VR. I would think that you would want your child to have that understanding and utility with technology and be able to use it at a high level, because that's going to a lot of jobs are being replaced by technology as well, where you'd have to be an operator instead of actually doing the job. So you would have to have operating skills, and through playing video games, using controllers, doing different technological devices, you can gain those operating skills from young and have an advantage in the future, which seems as it's going technology and everything slowly being innovated.
I agree with that part. I just don't agree fully that video games will help. Just because I know so many people that started playing video games and at a young age, and there are, what can I say? I don't want to disrespect the esports world, but they are bimbos. They are airheads.
I'm pretty sure they don't represent most gamers though, because most gamers have everything, you know.
And every gamer is different though. You can't just say most gamers. You can't say gamers and put everybody under a fucking umbrella.
Yeah, you can say most gamers.
No, just because you grab a pair of sticks or a fucking keyboard and a mouse doesn't mean you're a typical gamer.
Well, let me ask you a question then, Justin. Do you think the military is smart?
Bro, are you trying to set me up? Wait, you trying to get me jumped by all these military people? Is that what you're trying to do?
Do you think the $1 trillion military that we have, number one in the world?
I think the people running the military are geniuses. Are the people in the military smart?
Do you think the ones that plan their strategies and training of troops are intelligent or not intelligent?
I see where you're getting at, my boy.
Huh?
I see.
Oh, you do, eh?
But check this out. Check this out.
Hey, double check about answering the question, though.
Nah, but check this out, though. Check this out, though. Check this out.
Okay.
In a video game, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get to restart and redo shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
In life, let's keep this military scenario going, right?
Okay.
Let's say your commander would be like, "Hey, Sergeant, shoot this motherfucker in the head." And you're like, "Wait, chill. This is my boy. You know what I mean? This is my friend." No, you don't get to redo and try it again. Like, you know what? I'm gonna choose this one this time, nigga. That's 10 years, 15 years of jail in your life for disobeying your sergeant.
You are correct. That's why you train them to be obedient, and that's why you train them to be obedient for simulation.
No matter how much video game training, you will not get that disappointing feeling, that deep punch in the gut of pretty much of regret. You know, knowing that.
Let me make sure I understand that you understand that I understand what you're saying. Okay. So you're saying that the flaw to what I'm saying is that they don't get the real life experience. What I'm saying to you is, 1, the military is intelligent. 2, their strategists are even more intelligent. And 3, that the reason for simulations is so they can constantly drain into you those constant things that you need to be repetitive in, not for training in the real life thing. That's where the other training is at. You're pointing out the flaw to the training that already exists. That's why they have other training for. I'm pointing out the benefits of the training, not the cons. We already know the cons.
But what you're saying is, what you're comparing is the military. I don't know, but listen, but the military has things set up. Is the government going to be like, you know what? We're moving towards technology. Every kid's age 6 to 17 that focus on esports is gonna have speech classes and therapy for free or at low costs. No, motherfucker, they don't have shit like that set up.
Not yet.
They don't be like, you know what? If you have raging
I'm pretty sure America's looking at South Korea and Russia and looking at all these amazing programs that they got going on now and seeing how they're trying to get ahead of the curve.
We are the guinea pigs of the world. America is the guinea pigs of the world. We are the experiment that every country wanted to see what would happen. That's what America is.
Yeah, they figured out they don't want this guinea pig no more. That's why they're like closing off their borders.
All I'm trying to say is all I'm trying to make sure is that you understand the value of the simulation of video games. So even with the aviation, they fly over and over again inside the game, so that then when they have to actually do it in real life, they can do that operation. They learn the procedure over and over again. That's what they could literally play
That
the
is
video game
so
for your
crazy.
job. So then you
Yeah.
can do your job in real life. Like, there's so many jobs out there in VR now
Dude, that
where
is
it's
so
literally
crazy.
office work. Literally, the job is to do office work. And then they literally, like, imagine you grow up and you're like expert in office work because you were doing VR. Like, imagine games are built around your job.
Dude, can you imagine as an 8-year-old and then like you graduate high school and like you're a
My
like an
experience is like they want you to have 20 years of experience. And now you really can because you grew up doing the job.
Yo, you feel me? Like,
and then not only that, but every day you work, you're like at a 200% productivity efficiency over everybody else. Like you
Everybody's
start,
like 63,
that's what they're really trying to do. They're trying to
yeah.
train us from young.
Like,
They're trying to figure out how to do it.
bro. That's
The
what I feel
workforce.
like.
like it's like if it's 2K, you got keyboard typing skills at like freaking 99 already at 18 years old. And like you got 40-year-old Beth or Karen in the office. They're only at like 60. Like they can only type at 60, and you just graduate and you're like at 200 words per minute. And it's like, oh my god, how do you do it so fast? I was like, yeah, my dad put me in training. He said I was gonna make a lot of money if I learned this skill set. It's like my other godfather, he told me, don't even try to do that while young because it's not even going to benefit me. And my dad was like, nah, the simulation is going to help me. And you know what? I mean, looking at my productivity charts over everybody that's been here over 20 years and I'm only been here 30 days, I think I'm the right track to be the number one.
Bro, just like that. Think about it though. Like if esports is added to the Olympics, it's gonna be similar just like that. There's gonna be people that could be professional, working regular ass jobs, shitting on hard employees that don't have the skills. You feel me? Like it's
But that's the beauty. It's like everybody has the opportunity to live out their dreams of being, skillfully the best at whatever esport that it is chosen. Because it might not be FPS and then a MOBA and et cetera, et cetera. It might be just be one video game for the whole category as a whole. And that would be even tougher because then it's like, would it be like a Mortal Kombat? Like which country has the best Mortal Kombat player or something like that?
How do you like it so far? Don't forget to reach out via social media and suggest the next hot topics to argue about.
Or like a Street Fighter.
The complexity of having video games as for the Olympics will be difficult, but I don't think they would even do that at this point. If they even do something similar that next 10, 15 years, it will probably be like an event that coincides. Just like they have the Special Olympics, they will probably do something to that nature, probably like for Olympics or something like that. Just like they have the BMX and all that kind of stuff like that. What's it called?
Yeah, BMX
right now, but no.
X Games.
Like they have X Games. Yeah, the X Games. Like they could have something like that for esports. Because there's not enough countries as well to bring people from as well.
the way I envision an Olympic esports is like the way I envision the championship spelling bee. You feel me? Like, like not for real. Like it goes. Yo, you ever seen the championship spelling bee? That shit gets tense, bro. This shit goes down.
And it's also, if it's a national one, they fill up the whole arena. There's like 100,000 people.
Bro, and you have a microphone, yet all you hear is echoes of, can you spell redundant?
And every parent there is like, if my child wins, that's $1 million in my bank account.
Bruh.
They're like, hey, you better study these words, okay? Or else you don't get
inside a generation.
You don't get Christmas if you don't win. You only first place. Only first place.
Bro, she want to do double dutch on the ropes, and she want to spell them words.
Book bed or your own bed? What do you want? You tell me. You want your own room? You want your own room?
Sleeping on the floor, you bum ass nigga. Do you want to keep sleeping on the floor? Huh?
You better get all them words right. You better read that dictionary. You better memorize it, and you better learn the other dictionary too. Like, well, how I gotta learn that? Well, because they might pull a word out of this one.
That's why I'm scared to put the esports into the Olympics, because there's gonna be people like that, bro.
Yeah, you mean the Chinese about to be like the young divers and like 13-year-old divers like that? They got the Chinese running everything again.
Think about it this way: How do you think? Wait, hold on. How do you think other people in other countries view America when America is about to play basketball? Don't you be like, damn, these dudes were born 6'8", 6'9"? They were born 220, jumping 40 inches.
They got something in their food. They got Popeyes.
What do they have in their food? And then Americans be like, yo, what do these guys be doing that they just can memorize everything? Every other country's like, what do Americans eat that they can just grow so so tall, and they can just jump 40 inches without working out. Like people just be like,
of food.
They just be like, yo, how is Zion Williams like a real person? Like he can look like that and he just jumps 40 inches.
Bring that man up to me right now.
Like he can just jump 40 inches like that.
Yo, is it too late? Is it too early now? Can I say what I've been?
Can we say he's a bust? Are you saying he's a bust? Oh my God, no! His belly about to bust.
How the fuck is he not a bust, bro? Are you for real?
What do you mean? He was
in his third season and he barely played, nigga. He's like the next Ben Simmons.
What do you mean? He was catching alley-oops from Zoe. Come on now.
Nigga, he in that season he only played like
that was like last year. What do you mean? That was 1 season ago.
No, that was like 2 seasons ago.
Does it seem like wait, hold on, does it seem like that long ago? It was literally last season.
Bro, he was not catching lobs last season because most of last season he was injured.
It was like had to be like the beginning of last season.
Yeah, in the beginning of last season. Because he got injured like halfway in. He got injured because of his weight. He got
injured every time, bro.
I heard it was because of his weight.
And he still ain't losing any, bro.
Yeah, but Fred, as somebody that comes from New Orleans, tell us about your favorite
Bro, that
dishes.
food is seasoned. That Creole cooking, oh my God. Bro, they have fish po' boys to go everywhere.
Fish po'
you
boys,
want a
is that
po'
good?
boy, you can find one, man. They had this chicken place. They had this chicken place called, everybody leaving down there would know, called Brothers Chicken. It's at a gas station. Best fried chicken, spicy.
Now, is that pre-Katrina or post-Katrina?
That was pre-Katrina. I mean, it's still out there. Brother's still out there.
Out there? It's still you give it that stamp verified.
Oh yeah, Brother's Chicken is fire, man. It's fire. That fried chicken, the spicy one. Oh my God, get you a leg and a thigh, $2.99 and a fry. Boy, I could sell them till I die.
But you don't think Zion ever gets back into shape to try to play good and stuff like that, or you think?
Bro, he got millions. Hire him a chef. Get you a workout trainer and get to work. That man eating good. He eating too good right now. Apparently he just hired a trainer.
The point is he needs to fire his fucking chef.
This last month. Does he have a chef? And if so, that man, he said, I'm gonna make whatever you want.
I don't think he has a chef.
Bro, he's like Zion is like 19, okay? He's young. He's still young. He is still young. He's like 19, okay?
I've seen him in a lot of stores, so I'm pretty sure he's eating like a lot of junk food fast food.
No lie, Charles Barkley need to go fight him. What are you talking about? Charles Barkley need to go fight him and be like, yo, I was you once.
Was he?
Nigga, Charles Barkley was his weight probably.
Charles Barkley had a weight problem until I forgot his teammate.
But Charles Barkley always played and was a monster.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Charles Barkley was like one of them dudes that would eat like a whole lot but still drop buckets on you.
Yeah, but then he lost weight and became a real monster.
Like
after he got knocked out and had to get below 300.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. Interesting. I'm gonna wait to see it. Will Zion ever reach the potential that was hoped for? Or did he make an amazing Nike deal run away?
Bro, he's a bust. He's a bust.
I
don't want to talk bad or belittle him, but he's a bust.
Bro, 3 years from now when he got a ring on his finger, Justin, 3 years from now when you got a ring on his finger,
I'm gonna be like, good job for him. He was a great role player.
Be like, man, he overcame his.
Dang, that is so true. Unfortunately, he was supposed to be the superstar of the team.
Exactly, and now he's just another asset.
Dang, because they have to. That's why they brought Devontae Graham, right? Like I just pieced that together. That's why they brought Devontae. Because I was wondering why the Hornets sent Devontae Graham. Like I was wondering that.
At his lowest, he's gonna be Blake Griffin.
Yeah, I think once he gets healthy, I think he could be a Blake Griffin type player, getting high above the rim.
Nah,
like Blake Griffin did. It was like
he's gonna be a Kwame, bro.
He's gonna be no.
If he does not stay in shape, he's gonna be like.
Oh yeah, if he gets in shape and stuff at his lowest,
he's gonna be Kwame. Kwame.
Wait, you think? You saying if he doesn't get in shape, he's gonna be Kwame?
Yeah, because if he gets in shape, because Kwame was in the league for 9 years.
13.
No, I'm
13. Excuse me.
Wasn't really scoring like I'm talking about. He can score,
but he was making money like that.
13.
But he can't score. Lonzo, I mean,
bro, he's too
Zion,
big.
Down low. Zion got jumps. If he loses that weight, he can get back up there, bro.
He's 6'7", bro. He's not gonna go down low every time.
I'm saying he can. Y'all are getting crazy. Y'all are getting crazy. At his lowest, he can definitely put up.
So hold on, Fred. You're saying if he loses weight, he's gonna still play the same way?
If he loses weight, he's gonna
play the same way.
At least gonna be a good.
No.
So what's gonna happen to his knee and foot injuries that he has right now? You think they go away as soon as he loses weight?
If he is still,
is that how the body works?
When he come back, he's gonna come back and be able to jump at least They're NBA players. Everyone that came back was able to at least be able to still play to some level. He's gonna be able to go down low and get 13 or 15 a game. Still, are you telling me that you think he's gonna come back and not even be able to get 10?
Man, he got.
Because y'all are bugging. Y'all are bugging, man. Y'all are bugging.
I think he's gonna average 5, 2, and 2.
Oh my god! I say when he come back, give him about 20 games. He can come back.
If he gets playing time, if he
loses the weight, I'm saying if he loses weight, he don't lose the weight.
Yeah. If he loses the weight, he's gonna have to earn the playing time because
if he's continuing like this, he's not playing. He's not gonna play for the Pelicans next season. That's what I was about to say.
Think about it. They're not building around him no more. They're building their team as if he's not there. Because they have had to do that. Like, look, they got Devontae Graham, they got Brandon Ingram, they have Josh Hart, and they have I forgot this dude. They're all ball hungry players. They all want to score. They don't want to be passing it to Zion, who might be not in his best condition.
What's up with you number ones lately, man? Zion, what's in Markel?
It's a curse.
Come on, no?
It's because when you get that money, you blow it right away. Like, look at all the food he was able to buy.
I knew he was a sorry nigga when that video released of that white girl saying she loved him and him saying I love you too. I knew he was sorry, man. I knew.
Oh, he had a video like that.
I knew it was sorry, bro. I was just hoping against it, man.
Where you thought he was simping for that girl?
Yeah, bro. I knew it was over. They won.
Nah, it should have been when he said I got a big room.
I knew it was over when people was like, he is the next LeBron James. Anytime somebody says somebody's the next Kobe, Jordan, or LeBron.
Hey, hold on. It might be. You never know.
I think he can bounce back if he just gets control of the tide.
I said he can bounce back, but he's gonna bounce back like Kwame Brown. And Kwame Brown didn't have a bad career. Bro, like Kwame Brown didn't have a bad career. He played his role.
Comparing a possible all-star to Kwame Brown.
Kwame Brown was gonna be the it dude. Remember, Kwame Brown was the it guy. Kwame Brown was the guy.
You're trying to big up Kwame Brown while you're taking down Zion. Shut up, nigga. Kwame Brown was good, but Zion should come back as an all-star.
Kwame Brown got drafted out of high school, bro, in the 90s.
I'm not saying he was not great. He was not an all-star, bro. I'm not saying he was not great. I'm saying that Zion, even injured, could have a better career. Is what I'm saying. Stop downplaying Zion. Y'all are chilling.
His potential, Kwame's potential was said to be better.
Yo, Kobe scored 81 and Kwame scored 4. You're saying that Zion would have been a bigger impact in those kind of situations?
Scored 20.
RJ Barrett is gonna have
Zion would have scored 20 easily.
Yeah, that's not even a lie. I agree. Because RJ, he hit like 6 threes.
Both fired. RJ, I think he's a developer. He's a developer with that long term. He's gonna be good.
He already surpassed in my eyes.
If he doesn't develop, if he just continues,
he's played more. He already played more.
Exactly.
You're fucking. If you say that, Zion hasn't gotten a good start. He has not gotten a good start. He loses the weight.
Now you're just making too much excuses for him.
I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying if he can get his weight under control, the one thing is stopping him is his weight, and the weight is the reason for his injuries. If he could get his weight
that is true. But even if he gets his weight under control,
that required discipline and mental fortitude, which I don't know. I
think it's too late for him to be out of that superstar level, though.
He's not. He's only third year. He's not. He's only third year.
I think it's too late for him to be put on a pedestal.
Because remember, when he came into the league, he was, like Justin said, he was the next LeBron. This is the next guy. And for a few dunks, he was the next guy.
The hype gonna be back once he loses the weight. See, the more weight he loses, the more hype comes back.
He's not gonna lose the weight.
He has to have that motivation. I don't think he has the motivation.
Bro, you know when he got drafted to New Orleans, how funny all the memes were like, yo, he about to get some good cooking. And how actually everything, all the jokes, it all came true. Like, oh my God, that man eating good out there, bro.
No, that all ends up with what Rafi's saying, though. He's gonna be the next Kwame. Bro, the depression and all the pressure and anxiety.
He's gonna probably get traded away to a team, and he's gonna be like, it's gonna be a wake up.
He is human. We have to remember he is human. So
it's gonna be a wake up call, and he's gonna be like, oh my goodness, I thought I could just live off of the hype of me doing this from high school. And it's like, nah, man, we need you to like start.
I think he's still gonna be good. Y'all bugging. Y'all be bugging.
But not. I don't think he could be good in New Orleans.
Nobody said he's not gonna be good. We're just saying he's not gonna be that superstar that everybody expected him to be.
I'm saying y'all are saying he can't even be an all-star. Y'all saying he can't even get 10.
Nah, not 20 a game.
You said he couldn't even get 10.
I'm looking at
his best season. His best season, he can maybe get 20 or 19.
Now, when he was healthy, pre-injury, yeah,
That's
he
what I'm
was.
saying. In the future, in one of his best seasons,
He
possibly.
got 2010 and 6-ish, easy all-star. But that was healthy. Pre-injury. Yeah, healthy weight.
Okay, what?
Healthy
Okay,
cholesterol.
now you must have been a
Healthy
hidden
blood
Zion
pressure.
hater. You must have been a hidden Zion hater. Now you saying him healthy only could get 20? Okay, now you big bugging.
Bro, did you not see him healthy versus him not
guys,
healthy?
we just found out, man. Rafi was waiting for Zion to go. Now he was like, "Yo, get him to New Orleans so we can get that big plate of food, so I can hate on him now." Everyone was hyping him up too much. Bring him down.
LaMelo! We're on your team, boy.
Oh my god.
Nah, bro, come on.
Healthy.
Bro, think about it. Bro, think about it. Injured Zion doesn't do much for New Orleans. He's gonna have to get out of there.
I say give him a year. Give him a year.
And then he's gonna have to turn it around. He's not gonna do it within that time period. He's gonna be shipped elsewhere. So like he might be shipped to like Portland or something where a team has to take a chance on him and he has to learn like dang.
Going to Portland is Ben Simmons.
Nah, I don't think he goes there. I think he goes to the Lakers.
No, Dame wants him. Dame him.
Man, I heard rumors that Portland doesn't even want Dame anymore. Exactly.
Nah, they do want him.
Heard the I mean, I don't know, man. They need to get a ring.
I know for a fact though, like I saw somebody talk about the fact that it might be a ploy that Dame actually wants to be out, so he's just asking for an astronomical amount of money, knowing that they can't meet the demands and forcing a trade to happen. Because it's like if you're gonna lose, you better pay me to lose. But if I'm
maybe you can focus on the rap career at least now.
Chill out, man.
Nah, he got some fire. What you talking about?
I know, bro, but chill out, dog. Wait, you think he fell off already? Wait a minute now. You think he fell off already?
What? No, I don't think
nobody said that.
I didn't think his ring potential was gone already.
All right, hold on. What's the most points you think he's gonna get from now on? Like the max he's ever gonna get in one game. In one game,
60s. He may drop a few more 60s, but I just think his ring potential is gone unless he gets on a super team.
Excuse me. Wait a minute. Did he ever have a what? He had
looking at the field. The field was always looking better. They never could get like a good player to
like because when were they gonna beat Steph Curry and the Warriors with KD and Clay?
That's what I was saying. The field always looked better.
Because then, or when were they gonna beat Chris Paul with Devin Booker, Miles Bridges, Jay Crowder, Deontay Ayton? Where were they gonna beat them?
Not really, or
LeBron James.
If you look back past years, I'm talking about past year champions.
You go every year. You could go down the list. Like when were they ever gonna beat the people who went to the finals? Like have they even gone to the finals?
Nope.
Why not? Because the West is stacked. They can't beat nobody there. They can't reach the finals for a reason.
And now imagine if they do. Are they gonna beat Giannis? No. Are they gonna beat KD? No.
They can't beat the Chicago Bulls.
Are they gonna beat the real team, the Heat?
Nah, the Heat are beatable.
Bro, the Bulls are gonna beat the Heat, and I'm gonna laugh so hard. Well, I gotta find out when their matchup is so I can watch this. Let me see.
I think they're already. I think they're 1-1, or the Heat are 2-0 on the Heat on the Bulls. But yeah, man, this is gonna be interesting because he's gonna die of loyalty, or he's gonna be traded, and then it'll be even more ironic if he gets traded to a non-contending team. You know how sad that would be. Like, imagine if he gets traded to like the New York Knicks.
That'd be lit though.
Wait, the Knicks ain't good. Nick, yeah, what's that? Nick got some good. And what's the face?
You think he make them a contender?
No.
Because they would have to give up like RJ or something to get him, and then it'd be Dame and Julius Randle, with like Evan Fournier.
That might be something I want to see.
So you think that they can beat KD?
No.
So it's just going there for a show.
But the thing is, they can possibly beat KD if they overplay and really hustle hard on.
So you think there's a chance that James Harden doesn't go off and KD can't contain?
Yeah,
like
bro,
forget Kyrie.
Brooklyn, hold on, time out. You're thinking of Houston Rockets James Harden. Brooklyn Nets James Harden is way more subtle and way more quiet.
Pass first. Yeah, he's pass first because he has to take that backseat role and let KD go to work. It was just like how he was in OKC.
And he's not that. I feel like he's not the type of player to have that switch to be like, okay, fuck that shit. I'm gonna kill these niggas. I feel like he has to come into the game and be like,
I don't think he has to do that.
Drop 30.
Yeah, like his game is so smooth. Like he doesn't have to turn on like that. Like his game is so effortless. Like he could get 10, 10, and 10. He doesn't have to because he got KD.
But imagine if he's losing and they have to.
Like, for example, if James Harden drives to the bucket, he's gonna get double teamed. That's gonna leave somebody open. If you leave somebody open, all you have to do is kick it out, and the moment it kicks it out, the defense is gonna collapse on who it is. And if it's not KD, they're just gonna pass it and get KD open. KD gets an open shot. Look at their tape. They've been
The
doing
only
it.
reason the Brooklyn Nets would win, in my opinion.
But you said the only reason.
Yep.
They don't
Take away KD, it'll be a neck and neck competition, and you'll be.
I mean, yeah,
damn close, almost if not.
that's the
beating
same.
them.
That's the same.
Like
Like
the engine of a car and it's just gonna go down.
yeah, that's the same. Like taking away LeBron from the Lakers. Of course, it's the main superstar.
No,
Man, we're here stating facts.
It's the same with like you take away Steph Curry from the Warriors. Like yeah, of course you're gonna take away the heart of the team. Yeah. Like Kevin Durant pretty much built that team through text messages over the past 3 to 4 years.
Yo, Curry had to fly out to his, man. He had to do it in person.
Yeah, he was like, "Yo, KD, I heard that you're thinking about a team." He said, "I heard you're thinking about a team. Hey, listen, man, we don't want to fight you in OKC. So how about you just come play for us? We'll win an easy 2
time. We rent jets to come see you."
It's like, I don't know about that. I was like, listen, we'll send you a jet at 2:00 tomorrow afternoon. You, your mom, and whatever side piece you want. It's like, oh, really? Yeah, you down? It's like, yeah. Hey, owner of the Warriors, he said, yeah, he's down to come. I was like, get ready to sign a $35 million contract for 2 years. He's like, I got the money ready. I just sold all my assets for this.
Bang bang, man.
Yeah, can you imagine?
If you excuse me, looks like your Bulls have lost both times to the Heat.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, they're the Heat are 2-0.
check it out though. When it comes playoff time,
I still say in a 7-game series, they're not going to lose.
Oh my God, bro! You think Jimmy Bucket's gonna lose?
Yes, because they're the number one defense.
And Zach
Remember,
LaVine.
it's the number
Kyle
one
Lowry versus DeMar. Oh my God, that's a great storyline. Kyle Lowry versus DeMar. Oh my God, bro, this is a great story.
We already know Kyle Lowry was DeMar's sidekick.
I know Kyle Lowry has a ring. And they traded DeMar because the one was more valuable.
Yeah, that's crazy though. How they did him dirty.
And one. So I'm just like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't think they kept the more valuable one. I don't think that's what they did. I don't think that's what the president did. I think what he ended up doing, he traded the most valuable
he kept the
asset.
one that was going to win.
No. I think he described it. He traded the most valuable asset, which would have got him
asset piece in return.
Yeah, so he traded something important. Imagine like trading Kobe to get LeBron type of thing. Versus you're not like if he would have traded Kyle Lowry, he wasn't gonna get
he wasn't gonna get Steph Curry, bro. Like
he wasn't gonna get Kawhi Leonard. You know what I'm saying?
If you try for Kyle Lowry, you're gonna get Patrick Beverly.
Hey, first of all, that trade was a forced trade that had predicaments on there as well. It wasn't like Kyle Lowry, like DeMar DeRozan was fully worth. You're not saying DeMar DeRozan was not fully worth the Kawhi Leonard. They had to put in other trades as well. And plus, Kawhi was forcing his way out from the Spurs as well. So don't play games like DeMar was. I mean, DeMar was like, oh my God, he's worth exactly what Kawhi worth. They had to throw in extra pieces, and it's only because Kawhi was DeMar dirty the Spurs already. So his trade value was lower already. You bug, y'all should have built DeMar.
Bro, you doing him dirty.
And then on top of that,
bro, he was the number one point getter on the history of the Toronto. He has so many records.
I'm not saying all that. I'm just saying you're not going to sit here and say he was worth the Kawhi Leonard trade. Like Kawhi was forcing his way out. One and two, he had to trade more to get him.
That president traded everything for DeMar. Like he traded DeMar and a whole bunch of other stuff in order to get Kawhi, and it worked. He traded his most beloved piece in order to get one champion, and it worked flawlessly. It was like a once in a lifetime opportunity because Kawhi wasn't even rumored to want to play, and then he decided to change his mind, and it just clicked. The team just clicked like on all cylinders, even up to the point where he shot over Joel Embiid in order to ice the game 7, 4 bounces in there. The first
don't start hyping up the team I'm talking about. Don't start doing. Chill out now. Stick to your little belief in him.
The president traded the most valuable piece. Look
I
at
didn't say he wasn't the most valuable piece in the Raptor. I'm just saying he's not as valuable as Kawhi at that time. Don't change the argument.
I don't know if he was more valuable than Kawhi.
I'm saying Kawhi's trade value was low because Kawhi was injured and he was trying to get out. That's why.
Lowry. That's what I was saying.
DeRozan was the number 2 guy in the Eastern Conference, always behind LeBron James.
That's a fact. That's why LeBron always loved destroying the Toronto because he knew there was nobody else left.
Even when Paul George was in the Eastern Conference, the fucking Raptors was still shitting on niggas until they talked to LeBron James and the Cavaliers.
That's why they would always that they would always face each other in the semi or in the conference finals, and LeBron would always win, like all the time. Like if it wasn't for LeBron, the Toronto Raptors would have won a championship or two. But because of LeBron,
3 at least, no bull.
But because of LeBron was like, nah, be chill.
Literally.
Because the Raptors weren't a bad team. It's just LeBron was just, I don't know if he hated the Raptors or what, but LeBron
he knew how to dissect them. He
would like average like 35, 40 points a game. Like some of his best highlights are LeBronto for a reason. This dude would just go off on this team for no reason, man. It's like he enjoyed doing that for no reason. It's almost like he gets an extra incentive or something. Somebody must have like said something bad to him and whatnot there. That's something that ends up happening when you play sports. You keep those personal grudges. And I don't think he ever forgot, because every time he plays them, it's like he's playing with this chip on his shoulder.
Team old man. Team injury. So we all can consent that Lakers aren't having a championship. I shot.
I don't know. They still might.
Shit, what, this year?
Yeah. They're still in the play-in.
There's one thing, not even playing. They can make the playoffs. There's only one thing that can make me think they're gonna get it. If they click in the first round.
I think it's the reverse. No, if they
all click in the first round, then I think they're good.
If they can, I'm thinking if the way that they don't win a ring is that they don't even make it. Because I see it very hard for them to lose this Game 7 series as well.
Bro, you on copium right? Who's bugging?
Like, what team could beat the Lakers?
A lot of them.
Lame?
Nets, Bucks. Shit, even the Warriors doesn't beat the Lakers.
In a 7-game series, not 1 game, 7 games.
Shit. Let's say Curry is hot.
Kawhi?
No.
Yeah, Kawhi been playing? No,
I think he's out for the season. ACL there. So the Clippers aren't winning anything.
Paul George going stupid though this year.
But they're still not winning anything. He's one. He can't carry them all. He and LeBron. LeBron could have carried Cleveland to a win by himself. You think Paul George is going to do that?
Lakers are definitely going to be top 8.
Yeah, they're going to make the play-in. The only team I see beating them is the Warriors.
Wait, there's 4 teams that can beat them.
The Warriors and who else?
Suns, Warriors, Jazz, Grizzlies, and possibly the Nuggets with Murray.
Jazz, back. Grizzlies,
and possibly the Nuggets with Murray back.
Not in the 7-game series, I don't think.
Which teams?
All of them.
What?
7 games?
Are you a Lakers fan?
Yeah.
Or LeBron ball hanger?
No, Lakers fan. Lakers have too many people that in a 7-game series, any one of them could pop off. You have Carmelo, he could have a game.
Bro, Carmelo's ACL is gonna pop off. Anthony Davis's arm is gonna fall off. Bro, they're gonna be sitting on the bench by the half.
You're gonna talk about Baby Davis?
You could have THT go off. You could have DJ. You could have DJ go off. You could have Dwight Howard go off in a 7-game playoff series.
Oh my God! Yes, this is why the Lakers still is a good betting team, man. Bet against the Lakers, you win some money. You got people like these people. They're like, yo, Lakers, man, they gonna win. We can beat them in a 7-game series. We got LeBron. We got turnover. We got
turnover. You know how much LeBron is averaging? He's averaging 30, 10, and 10 in the last 8 games.
Bro, we got the double master himself out here giving turnover left and right, getting triple doubles, be include turnovers. Oh my God, bro. We out here balling. We got Injury Davis, the special superstar.
I will agree. I will agree. Like that is so
player in the year, and Carmelo Anthony, bro. 3 and D to the win, bro. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I hated though. is when Anthony Davis signed. I was like, yo, the one thing that I saw frequently in New Orleans was he was always injured in New Orleans. And I'm like, yo, why are there rumors that the Lakers are gonna pick this guy up if he was almost always injured in New Orleans?
Because LeBron.
No, I'm saying like almost every other game I would see him, like I would watch top 10 highlights all the time. And then when I would see New Orleans in the highlights, it's like Anthony Davis is cheering on the sidelines in a suit because he's injured. And like, yo, why is this dude injured more than half of their games and still getting paid like hundreds of millions of dollars and whatnot?
What gets me mad a little bit is like he's considered
4 teams can beat the Lakers.
Which ones?
I named them: Suns, definitely the Warriors, definitely Jazz, and definitely Nuggets if Murray come back with Jokic and MPJ. The Grizzlies is a question mark. The Grizzlies are a strong team, but I don't know if they can beat the Lakers.
I think they could go to the final conference either against the Lakers or Warriors. I think the Suns and the Nuggets could give the Lakers and the Warriors a run for their money, sure, but I still don't think that they would beat them. I think they would give them the best run for their money. Why? Because Jamal Murray and the Joker, I think they have that 1-2 punch that has that championship written all over. Just like Klay Thompson and Steph Curry, they got that 1-2 punch. LeBron and AD, if they click, like Justin was saying, they got that 1-2 punch. The Suns, you got Booker and Chris Paul-ish, right?
Nah, to be honest, I think the 1-2 punch for the Suns is Chris
that enough?
Paul and Ayton.
Is that enough?
I think, yes, they got a good team.
They got an overall team. They don't got individuals, but you still need that.
Wait. You're saying the Suns aren't going to beat the Lakers? The current Suns?
Yeah, in a 5-game series.
7-game series, you mean?
Excuse me, 7-game series.
Yes, they're going to win. They may even win 4-0.
I personally think they are.
Ah, chill out.
Want to know why? My 2 reasons.
They may even 4-0 them. What are you talking about?
So you're saying that Anthony Davis is going to have like a Achilles tendon, LeBron is out, and Russell Westbrook is like turning it over like crazy?
Silver spoon.
In order for
I'm saying Russell Westbrook going to run the game into the ground and we're going to win.
I disagree with that statement. I think Russell Westbrook is going to be the pro side of actually things, the good end of things.
Because Russell Westbrook might play good against Chris Paul.
I think Anthony Davis is going to fuck the Lakers over.
Russell Westbrook playing good means a double-double and losing by 20.
No.
You can go look at a lot of his games. Russell Westbrook double-double and lose.
If he gets a triple-double, though, his team has a 93% chance of winning.
Yes.
And he can definitely get that triple-double on Chris Paul.
Those are explosive games. The guaranteed rate of getting a triple-double.
They would have to switch him. Does the Suns still have Jay Crowder? Because he's good defensively.
Yeah.
Because then if they could put him on Russ, then maybe. That's what I said. I give the Nuggets and I give the Suns the opportunity to give the Lakers and the Warriors a run for their money, but I still think they fall short. I thought the superpower, quote unquote, or the athleticism, the experience is just too overwhelming. They still need maybe like one more year. Or they just need like a huge amount of consistency from everybody in order to just take that task.
Bro, I'm gonna watch the Lakers get stomped out of the playoffs. I'm gonna be like, yo, what happened? And I'm like,
I'll be like, dang, yeah, you was right.
Anthony Davis gonna be injured as hell. LeBron.
Yo, if Anthony, you imagine Anthony Davis just drops 50 bombs back to back.
Has he even ever dropped a 50 bomb?
What do you mean?
He's not been in a
he dropped a 50 bomb in the playoffs. What you mean?
He's been a pansy superstar to me.
When they won in the bubble.
Are you talking about what? He did not score 50 when they won in the bubble.
Yeah, in the playoffs, not in the finals.
No, he didn't.
Bubble. Man, the only reason he wasn't injured because he was in the bubble being super taken care of.
Hey, and if we're talking facts, and if we're talking about the bubble, there's people that say the theory is that the Lakers were already meant to win that bubble before it started.
Why? Because they were on Disneyland territory and had to be scripted.
They were nowhere near the Lakers fan base. That should have been in Orlando or somewhere around Florida.
That's not anything. Location nothing to do. You're on Disneyland.
Literally.
You think so? You don't think that the Orlando Magic would have had like a crazy fan base if they made
No.
Watching the Orlando Magic. Who was even talking about the Magic? Aren't you talking about Magic Johnson?
The people that are physically there.
We talking money, not number 14 teams, okay?
Thank you. What would that do for the NBA? Nothing. What the fuck do you get in Orlando? Old white people.
The bubble is neutral territory.
Yeah, why y'all hating on the bubble?
Just on Florida territory. I'm not hating on the bubble. I'm just saying it was a different circumstance.
We're hating on what you're saying. That's what we're hating on.
I'm just saying apparently LeBron had a mansion and the other player was sleeping on like 1-inch beds or something like that.
Yep.
And so he had better sleep than the rest of us. They were better prepared, I
even heard he wanted other players to call him king. I heard he was getting like
steak from France and like he was getting pies from Venice. It was like crazy, bro. They're like giving whatever he wanted.
Imagine it, he got treated exactly like everybody else. Everybody's assuming he got the master suite.
No, he's blowing it out of proportion. Him and Adam were like roommates and like, hey, you got a penthouse, I got a penthouse too.
What if
if you get different benefits? I mean that attributes to how you play too, possibly. I'm just saying.
Do you know why? It's because he's LeBron James. He's the king.
I mean, he's the number one player in the league right now.
No.
What?
No.
What?
No.
Right now? No. He's
in the bubble?
Get on the bench. Oh, in the bubble.
Man, don't say right now when we're talking about the bubble.
I meant in the bubble. Wasn't he not the number one in the bubble to be able to get that luxury treatment? Or did AD already surpass him?
That's just NBA cloud of how much you won. How much?
To be honest with you, like at that point, that was the very first bubble. In my opinion, I think
they adapted better. And
Anthony Davis joining LeBron James was the headline of the NBA, and they wanted to make sure that it made waves around town.
Right, we got us an Aisha Curry. Man, you better get that off Twitter before you get a little fucking money thrown your way. Fine. The refs are they're calling wrong. When Steph Curry lost that Cleveland game. We talking about LeBron, man. He come out, Justin come out here being Aisha Curry right now.
Hey, bro, the thing about me is I'm just a broke ass commenter.
bubble life out here. Get Lakers bubble ring.
Yeah, you think should it count? Should it count?
It's fine. They won. They won in the circumstances they won.
Sure.
I'm just saying it's questionable.
A lot of people say that it shouldn't.
Even if it shouldn't,
I just want to see if they can replicate it. With anything going to be questionable.
Exactly. If they want to make it eligible, double up, do it again. Only the greats make it happen twice. Only greater people make it happen 3 times.
The respect is not there. It's questionable.
No, every time somebody gets one ring, it's like, oh, okay, congrats. But then when you get a second ring, it's like, shit, okay.
Well, I don't think Russell Westbrook will ever get a ring.
Oh no!
I just don't think him.
I think he'll get a ring, but
wait.
Not
So who gets? So you think James Harden or Russ is gonna never get rings?
I think James Harden is more likely to ring than Russell is.
With KD right now,
in his entire career, even if you leave KD, I think just in general, the way he plays, I think he's more likely to get a ring than Russell Westbrook.
All right, yeah, the way he plays, yes, but I don't think so.
Giannis, Drew, and Middleton playing together, they haven't lost a game. So how do you even stop them?
I'm not talking about. I'm talking about even if he switches teams, James Harden. I'm talking about just based on the way he plays and just his career versus looking at Russell Westbrook. I think he has a more possibility of getting a ring. No, just his play style. He's a better scorer. He has more facilitation. He doesn't have as much waste with the ball now, considering between Russell Westbrook has control over the ball, he's ball dominant. He doesn't have as better handling. He's more focused on getting those double doubles. But I think you got the play style, and the fit for the team. I think that more likely it's going to be James Harden to get a ring.
So you think within the next couple of years, Russ gets replaced by more secure ball handlers?
He may stay on the Lakers just because. I don't know. All I know is I don't think he's going to get a ring. He may play well for continuing years. I just don't think he's going to win a championship. I don't think his play style denotes championship play style.
Damn, that's a hater ass way to say I don't like how he plays.
I feel the same way about James Harden sometimes. No cap.
Because he plays too soft.
I think before in the Rockets, it was the play style that they have for him. But I think he's developing and adapting better.
Nah, because he stopped hanging around the gangsters, so he don't got to throw up gang signs. He don't got to dunk on nobody no more. So now he can just pass it to KD and be like, yo, KD, do all the work for me, bro. I don't got to be the one dropping 50 and 60 a game. I could just chill out and have you score all 50 and 60 per game. I could just chill out, shoot 5 or 10 times when they're double teaming you, drive to the rim, try to get a foul call here or there. And then when I drive, just kick it out of somebody. That's literally his game now. His game went from like trying to do it all because he had nobody to help him. So now he's just trying to not hold KD back. Like literally, as I watch him play, I can't hear you.
He's feeling a good supportive role, second scorer. He's doing good. Like before in the Rockets, he was more of a primary scorer.
Yeah, he was the one that had to do the work. If he wasn't the one that had to carry the huge load and whatnot, then he had to. Now he has to just pass it off to KD. Hopefully,
I'm just talking about looking at the history past their play styles. I just don't know if the team can adapt to the way Russell plays, or Russell will adapt to play better for the Lakers.
I mean, when you think about it, it's very similar to like how Carmelo was getting kicked off the team. Like when they're like, hey, I gotta come off the bench and I can't be the first scoring option no more. And it's like, yo, Russ, you can't be the primary scoring option no more. You can't start no more. And then, what?
I mean, LeBron's on that team, so he's a good leader. So I mean, they're gonna maybe figure something out, but I still don't think they're gonna win.
Yeah,
I don't think they're gonna go deep. I don't think they're gonna get a championship with Russell on the team.
Man, that would suck.
I don't think they're gonna get a championship. Period.
The Lakers?
Yeah, not anytime soon.
No, I can't see. I can't.
The field is getting so much better as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick to the Warriors are the only team that I can see them get beat by.
I see definitely the Suns as well. What are you talking about, man?
Yeah,
and the Jazz, and I really do think the Nuggets have the chance.
I don't know about the Jazz.
Well, I'll say this: a healthy Lakers team,
bro. That's a part of being the team. Like when you have such an injury-prone person like Anthony Davis, that is included in that. You can start literally saying a healthy team is like denying logic itself in reality.
No. The only reason I say that is because Chris Paul also is one of the very individuals who gets injured. Miles Bridges, he got injured, and if he was healthy, the Suns would have won.
I'm not letting you do that. That is not the same thing where Anthony is always injured, and you're trying to twist reality. The reality is the Lakers are most likely going to be injured in the playoffs like they are currently, where the Suns are not. And most likely when they match up,
the Suns have an injured player in the playoffs.
Not normally. The Lakers are more likely to have an injury than the Suns are.
Possibly.
Yes or no? So we got a yes or no?
I don't know. Possibly.
Oh my God. This ambiguous man. This ambiguous man. Anyway, like I said, I think the Suns will be.
You can't predict injuries.
Lakers will lose. Lakers lose either Lakers, LeBron, old man Carmelo, broken down Anthony Davis.
Malik Monk
gonna be injured.
He gonna go off on y'all now. Keep hating.
Hey, they traded Caruso. They traded Caruso. Their championship left with Caruso left. All the rings left with them. They ain't get no more rings. Okay.
Hey, that's why I said it. That's why I said Bulls in the East, baby. Bulls in the East, baby.
They ain't getting no rings.
Yo, when the Bulls, when Lonzo and Caruso did like this back and forth, and then Lonzo alley-ooped it and solidified his triple double, I was like, man, that's the kind of play that they should have been doing this season as Lakers. Like, why do the Lakers develop all this amazing talent and send them out? They're like becoming like a farming team for other teams. Like they sent like 3 really good superstar caliber players to the freaking Pelicans. They sent Julius Randle to the Knicks. They sent.
And the trades have a lot of them haven't even been good ones. They've been like, and when I say good ones, I mean the good
like
pieces.
Bad on the Lakers, amazing on the other teams that get all these picks.
A scandal? Oh, like the players get better after they leave. It's like they
like Jordan Clarkson on the Utah Jazz, D-Lo in Minnesota. Like, yo, they picked these dudes. Like these dudes were high up there. Jordan Clarkson's like career high was like 55 as a bench player. I was like, what? He dropped like 55 on the bench in like 37 minutes. I was like, as a Jazz player, after he left the Lakers, Julius Randle's a superstar. D-Lo, superstar. And then Brandon Ingram, he's getting up there.
Would you say they developed talent or picked talent and held them back until they were removed?
They picked very good talent. They're terrible.
They
did good developing any of them or fitting them in. They removed them.
Look at Kobe. Kobe wasn't allowed to be developed until like his second or third season. But they picked him
under different coaching.
I think same ownership.
Their team in general, yes, they pick well, but they don't.
It's the same strategy. Like they pick really good, but very poor development because it's the team that they need the stars now. Versus like a team that will, like, for example, with the 76ers, they chose Joel Embiid. Same with Milwaukee. They chose Giannis and they built him up. Same with Warriors. They chose Steph and they built him up, and it took a couple of years, and then they built pieces around. With teams like the Lakers, they need people now, so you're not going to be developed.
That wasn't just like that Warriors one was there was a lot of possibilities there. They weren't just like, yo, we're gonna trust in this and build it.
Yeah, because they got Draymond, they got Steph, they got Clay. They literally got a lot of their core players from drafting, and they just went like every year just using that high, obviously because they were tanking the whole year, that high pick to choose a very good caliber player and develop them. Versus Lakers, they don't develop them. It's like if you're not dropping 30 or 40 within 2 or 3 games, you're sitting on the bench as a rookie or a sophomore.
Mm-hmm.
They're thriving on other teams right now. That's crazy. They're thriving on other teams, but on the Lakers, either was it the Lakers or was it the individual player? Because if they're doing amazing now, isn't that just like, what's the common denominator here? All of these players are having blooming seasons outside of this organization. Would it not just be the organization not being able to cater to the development of their young core players? Because if you can choose players that'll drop 50-point games, then it's not the fact that the scouting is wrong; it's that the development is wrong. Because if they go to another team that has better development in place, then that means other teams are better developers, and the Lakers are great at picking talent.
Yeah, that's all the Lakers are, bro. We've seen it throughout history. There's great teams and coaches that know how to really develop and unravel somebody's latent talent. The Lakers don't do that. They just go with star quality, potential, and talent.
They got the money, so they're just trying to give you a check. Like, yo, who can drop 40 points a game? I got $20 million a year for you. Nobody. Looks like we're gonna be tanking another year.
It depends on what their goals are in their region, their market as well. Small markets can't do that. Big markets can. They're trying to get a championship every year. They're trying to be in contention for it, so they can draw the crowds, the people for the market size.
Yeah, they can afford it every year off of sales.
A lot of strategies and things they consider.
I didn't even think about it like that. Like, that's so true.
Nah, but that's the thing though. With back then, the Lakers were they were having bad market. You know what I mean? Like, there was a time that the Clippers was better than the Lakers. Remember that little short period where Magic Johnson retired before Kobe was even in the NBA? The Lakers were tanking really horrible until they drafted that 17-year-old kid that had that crazy ass confidence that wanted to challenge Michael Jordan.
And then benched him for 2 years.
Bro, the name Kobe Bryant, Los Angeles should pick Kobe Bryant's family for the rest of their life, bro. Because the name Kobe will always be associated with California. And that shit right there will bring revenue.
What did you say?
Nigga, I'm just saying.
You said they should pick the rest of his family? Like, what?
Pay.
Oh, I heard they should pick like his family. I'm like every time
I was like, anybody named Kobe? Like, the Lakers picked up on the Lakers?
No.
I was like, what? Hold on now. Wait a minute.
No.
Yeah, I was like, what? I like Kobe, but like, nah, hold on now. They don't want to tank. Oh, your name is Kobe? We're going to pick you just to remember the one that actually dropped buckets.
That's why they even changed the stadium to Crypto Stadium, whatever.
Yo, I might buy crypto. Hold on now. That's not financial advice, though, guys. I'm just letting y'all know.
Man, I'm telling you, bro. LA no longer needs a superstar. No longer needs to rebuild or anything like that. Especially now with LeBron here.
Whoa, he can't go on forever now.
Bro,
he's only 36.
For the next 10 years, the Lakers, not even next 10 years, Lakers
10
are always
years?
the team
what?
That's what I'm saying. Lakers are always the team that everybody wants to be a part of. No matter who you are. As a kid, you always imagine yourself as, damn, I see myself as a Laker. Lakers, that one team, it's like that one historic team that's been winning since the NBA has been created. Everybody wants to be a part of that winning history, especially with the purple and gold.
Wait, hold on. Are you trying to recruit Devin Booker?
Oh my God.
Shit.
Is that what I hear? Going nowhere, bro. He doing the recruitment.
Is that what I hear?
D-Book
are you talking about Jason Tatum? Like, who are you talking about?
Devin Booker ain't going nowhere now. Jason Tatum maybe. Still they're dying.
Nah, Jason Tatum not going nowhere. Celtics not letting him go. That's the only good player they have. They gonna have to rebuild.
I saw Jason Tatum in the 24 Lakers
Jaylen Brown is not a
uniform.
thing anymore.
No, that the Celtics is Jaylen Brown's team. What you talking about? He ain't going.
He
nowhere.
just said Jason Tatum the only good player on the team. Like you just completely ignoring
hold on.
Jaylen
Hold
Brown.
on. Wait a minute.
Jaylen Brown is good, but
Jason Tatum's not even the best player on his team. Wait a minute now. What?
yeah, wait. What you just said? Jason Tatum's not the best player on his
No.
team.
No. Did Jaylen Brown die? Like what? What happened to Jaylen Brown? I'm trying to send. I'm trying to send.
You're really
I'm trying to
comparing
send.
Jaylen Brown to Jason Tatum right now, bro.
Bro, we know for a fact it's not Jason Tatum. What?
What?
Yo, Jaylen Brown has been cooking on boys. Jason Tatum is super inconsistent.
Oh my god.
Jason Tatum is having a Russell Westbrook type season. Like 1 out of every 5 games,
Celtics are.
The 1 out of every 5 games he'll be playing good. That's 1 out of every 5. You need your superstar all-star to be doing more than 1 out of every 5.
I don't think Jaylen Brown is a fucking superstar all-star on the Celtics.
I think he's better than Jason Tatum.
Actually, based on numbers right now, Jason Tatum is better than Jaylen Brown.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah. Look at the 2022 season right now. Jason Tatum's at 26.2 points. Jaylen Brown. So we got 0.8 with Jason Tatum versus Jaylen Brown is winning is in steal assists. Overall, Tatum's doing way better than Jaylen Brown currently, actually.
Shooting. The only thing he has him beat is in shooting percentages, and the percentage is negligible too. So yeah, it looks like he's having a really good season then.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the Celtics organization. I know Jaylen Brown can be on Jason Tatum's level, but like I just said, I don't know if it's the Celtics organization, but they're kind of holding him back.
What? No, I think it's his teammates holding him back, not him or the organization. I think his teammates.
It's something.
Because if you see those numbers, that means in two players are dropping 40 points per game. They're getting 1 steal per game each. Like it's not those 2 players. It's everything except those 2. You feel me? If you have 2 players that are between them, they're dropping between 40 to 50. And if they each drop 30, that's 60 points right there with those 2 players at any given moment in time. It's not them, it's everybody that's around them.
Yeah.
Because that's like the same like with the Miami Heat when they had LeBron James and Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. If they're each dropping 20 points per game and losing, is it still their fault?
Nah, but I'm looking at their stats just individually, who's performing better in the same circumstance.
Because then wouldn't it be more so like the supporting role that's not coming up to par? You know, like the bench players that are supposed to come in and relieve the starters.
I'm only looking at them as a player. We're not considering all that extra crap. I'm looking at another player. I don't know all the extra stuff. Are you performing on the floor? I don't care about all the extracurricular circumstances that will make you play. That's not this job. Your job is to perform, and their job is to help you perform. Not my job to measure what they helped you do on the back end and all that crap. Nah, my job is your stat sheet right here. Is what you should be looking at.
I see. Well, you know, it makes it for a compelling team because then if the Celtics do play to par, Brad Stevens is a really good coach. If they do their jobs well, they could make a deep run because they have enough of a complete team in order to get the show on the road.
Yeah. They're still going to lose the majority of teams though right now, sadly.
Yeah, I think they lose to the Chicago Bulls. I don't think in the East they have anybody that can healthy because right now with all these COVID protocols going on, like all these games getting postponed because all these teams don't have enough healthy non-COVID related individuals to be able to play with, which I know if it happens anymore during the season, they're going to start probably shutting down the league again, which is going to suck.
With the Omicron virus, maybe we'll have another.
Hey, if we have a
Omnicon, Decepticon,
if we have another bubble season, what team is gonna actually make it? Like it's gonna be Klay Thompson will go off if there's a bubble season, like a bubble playoff. Like all he's doing is practicing in the gym.
No, that's facts. That's facts.
Like he might drop like 80 in a game, like for real.
Bro, performance is gonna rise again like it did last time. Because you don't have to travel anymore. You don't have to do all. Yeah, they could just stay there in the same place, train, keep their body in shape. Because traveling is a lot.
All you're doing is focusing on basketball. Yeah, it's like you're in prison and all you're doing is ball. Or like I'm pretty sure that they used to do like academies or like summer events or whatever where they would just.
For some they'll improve. For others, they're mental. They can't handle being trapped in the same place.
Like Russell Westbrook, it'll be the opposite because he needs the crowd to be like motivating him.
Harden, he needs a strip club on site. Like it'd be tough, man.
Yeah, man. Everybody got their vices that they need that they got motivating them. But that's just what everybody got going on with their lives. But what do you guys got going on that you want to promote yourselves onto?
Blogs, baby, blogs.
Word. What you got coming up?
More blogs. Stay tuned.
Word. You, Fred?
Man, I don't know. Possibly literature. Possibly nothing. I'm a sporadic kind of writer. We'll see.
Interesting. Well, Nico Penguin, you can search me at nicopenguin.com for the website. You can look up my books, Nico space Penguin, that's Pengin. You can look up what I have going on in terms of books. And if you liked or did not like, agreed, disagreed, refuted anything that we said, let us know who you think is going to win the championship. I think is the Bulls versus Warriors. You can let us know down on the comment below. Also, let us know, was Kyle Lowry more valuable to the Toronto Raptors than DeMar DeRozan? Let us know down below. Other than that, like, comment, subscribe. Argue Bros, we out.
You've been listening to Argue Bros. We hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and leave us a review to let us know what you think. Keep listening and we'll catch up with you next week.